Hi guys, Master Richard here at All Rise Martial Arts. In this video, we're going to cover our Red Tiger Taekwondo belt self-defense skills, which are our basic 360 outside blocks. We call these 360 because they're covering kind of a circle around the perimeter of my upper body. And I'm thinking about some kind of upper body threat, somebody maybe striking, punching, or even reaching to grab towards me. And I'm using my forearm to stop, deflect, and block that attack. So we'll combine this with our Yellow Tiger self-defense, our basic posture, which is bringing our hands up and be ready to use our voice or get help. So if my hands are already up here, if some kind of attack comes to my upper body, I can use my hand over my head like a roof. If it comes towards my outside shoulder line, I can use my hand like a wall. And if it comes below my elbow line, I can turn my hand and make it more of like a down block. And then I can reset back to that posture. I have Mr. Rubin here. So in a real life scenario, we're thinking about maybe somebody using their hand or their arm to punch or strike. I can block towards their wrist with my own forearm here. For the purposes of training in the class, oftentimes we'll use like a noodle or a paddle target. So if we start in our ready posture, Mr. Rubin reaches towards my head. Again, I build that roof. My elbow is slightly bent and I'm stopping this attack from touching my head. If it comes to the outside line of my body, my hand opens up to the side. My hand is over my elbow for this outside block. And if it comes low, my hand comes below my elbow. And again, I use my forearm to block to the outside. It doesn't matter so much for me if you block with your hand open as a knife hand or closed as a fist, as long as we start in that nice semi-passive posture with our hands open here. Sometimes we'll do this in a series, like 4 blocks in a series. I block, I reset, I block, I reset, I block, I reset, I block, I reset. Just to develop that kind of flinch reaction where if something's attacking on one side of my body, I use that same side hand to be able to block. But a real life practical situation, we don't want our students just simply defending over and over and over again for different attacks. Instead, they would try to use their voice and they would try to escape the situation. So a little bit more realistic drill is just to do a single attack and have the students respond with a strong block and a strong voice. Mr. Rubin tries to touch my head, please stop! And then I can choose to exit the situation, seek help, get out of that scenario. A way to add a little bit element of surprise, a little bit more adrenaline to it is like with other drills, have the students start with their eyes closed and maybe they get tapped and they react, they take a posture, they make a block, please stop! And then they try to exit the situation. And so we're trying to make that their kind of, again, flinch reaction, that habit when they're in surprise, when they're under stress, to bring the hands up. And if something comes towards their hands, they're able to block and disrupt that. If you want to add a little bit more stress to the situation, you can have them run some fitness, maybe do like 5 burpees. And then after they stand up, they're ready to react and block, just to simulate, again, that stress of a real life situation where somebody might be punching you or trying to grab you and you have to block and disrupt here. So that is our Red Tiger self-defense concept, our basic 360 outside blocks from that ready posture we established on the Yellow Tiger belt level. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and we'll see you on the mat soon.